Welcome, welcome one and all. How is everyone doing today? Toasty Toast, welcome to the channel. Insane Firebat is in here as well. I know MM2 is lurking in here. J-Chalk's probably lurking somewhere in here. Cheese Reaver's in here. Decalled, welcome to the stream. So, for those of you who have not heard, and I'm kind of assuming that a lot of you have heard, we have an epic, proportional sized Dog Pound Classic here today. We have a total of 16, count them, 16 racers coming in to prove their worth. 16 people, guys. E. Holden, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Let's go. We're starting off the race. For those of you who are wondering, we are doing GT Classic. This is a special version of Super Metroid where you get to see a certain code that happens. So we're going to be comparing and contrasting the racers. We're going to be trying to figure out who's going to get in first place, who's going to be getting the crown. 16 people enter. Only one emerges victorious. I will be keeping an eye on the chat to see who's going to get that done first. We can only fit 12 streams in here, so you're going to only be able to see 12 of the racers. But be sure to go follow Glove, Iron Rusty, Bizen, Nefarious, E. Holden, MM2, Kevin, Papa, Crustacean, Bressing, J-Chalk, Diddy, RKC, Rurian, Mr. Guy Average, and Insane Firebat. Okay, Beamer, welcome to the stream. Good luck to all the runners, all the racers, everyone participating. Now, we have gotten the countdown. You will not see the very first runners starting for a little bit here. You do see that the timer has started. So the very first person we're going to be seeing start is Iron Rusty. Iron Rusty is going to be starting at the 3-minute 54-second mark. So right now, Glove has already started the race in first place. So we won't be able to commentate as far as where they are in the game, but they've already started the race. If you want to see exactly where they are, go check out Glove, twitch.tv/Yellow Ninja. I believe the racer profiles are in !R. Yeah, so that very first one, Yellow Ninja, is the one you're looking for. If you want to see exactly where people are, but otherwise we're going to be waiting another minute or two here before we get started on this race, as far as what you guys can see. We got a couple of people practicing and waiting for their turns. We got a couple of people that are just waiting to start their game. But yeah, let me explain how this works again before we get started. This is Dog Pound Classic. What we do is we take every racer who enters with their personal best in a category, and then we offset their start times based on their personal best. So the personal best for Glove, the person who's already started, is about 52 minutes. Iron Rusty is right after them at 48 minutes. So we've adjusted their offset by 3 minutes so that Iron Rusty will be starting at about 3 minutes right after Glove. The point is that if everyone plays to their personal best and doesn't make any mistakes considering their skill levels, we're going to be reaching Mother Brain at the exact same time for all 12 racers. Gonna take care of some housekeeping on my side while we wait for these races to get started. So yeah, welcome one and all to the chat. This is Speedrunners Arena. We're doing Dog Pound Classic. The category is Super Metroid GT Classic Handicap Race. We have 16 racers, but only one person can walk away with the crown to get that winner chicken dinner. All right, Iron Rusty is starting. They have entered series. Let's see, what are we getting for run predictions? Are we gonna see a plus 40 on any of these series escapes? All right, let's see what Iron Rusty can get for us here. Next person to start is going to be Bizin. Bizin is going to be starting at the 6-minute, 42-second mark. We will not be seeing them start. Nefarious is the next person we'll be seeing starting in this race. All right, what's Iron Rusty's time going to be out of the series? This is the first real check that we're going to have on these racers to see how much time they might be gaining or losing compared to the other racers as they exit series. A 41:43 to exit series on Iron Rusty's clock. Good job. Galen, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the good luck. How are you doing today? Now, guys, before we really get into this, be sure to go follow each of our racers. Go follow Glove. Go follow Iron. Go follow Bizin, Nesarius, E. Holden, MM2, Kevin, Papa, Crustacean, Bressing, J Chalk, Diddy, RKC, Ruin, Mr. Guy Average, and Insane Firebat. Give each one of them a huge follow. Go lurk on their chats. Tell them how much you love them and appreciate them for joining us today to make this race happen. 16 people is absolutely insane. Definitely have to appreciate the turnout for this race. Hey, thank you, Papa. Thank you for the shout out. Yeah, so Zero, we can only fit 12 people on the overlay. If you would like to see the different streamers, the bot is posting when each of the streamers is starting. So you can go to their individual channels to see their particular race if you're interested in how they perform. But otherwise, these are the 12 racers that we ended up being able to capture. Even though all 16 are streaming, we can only capture 12. Has anyone found Varia yet? Nope, not yet. We haven't gotten there. We just got to Morph Ball. Iron Rusty just got his Morph Ball. Mumu Diddy, how are you doing today? Yeah, vanilla morph. I mean, all the items right now are vanilla. This is not a randomizer. This is DPC, Dog Pound Classic. This is a vanilla version. Or I shouldn't say version, but this is the vanilla game of Super Metroid. And what the racers are doing is a category called GT Classic, meaning that they're going to be routing to get down to Lava Dive as quickly as possible and get the GT code. GT code is a little code that lets you get basically every item in the game. Very nice code to get. You're tired? It must be early. All right, we're doing a wall climb over on Iron Rusty's screen. This series is going to be starting here at the 9-minute mark. So be sure to watch for that 9-minute mark coming up here in just a few moments. Oh, J-Chalk showing off the practice on Baby Skip. Let's see if J-Chalk can make that happen in the actual race. And Necerius is off to the races. E. Holden's going to be right behind him by about 8 seconds. And MM2, NES cartridge, also starting. We got 3-4 racers all starting at the same time, racing to Ridley. It has officially begun. The hype is real. Who is going to get out of series first? These are the 4 screens we need to watch, guys. These 4 racers are so close in personal best. All right, let's get our series predictions in. Are we going to see anyone beat the 41, the iron set? Iron's still in a very comfortable lead, but that will change fairly soon. All right, looks like Necerius is first out at about a 41. We're screen for screen between E. Holden and the MM2. Looks like E. Holden's next one out, followed by MM2, followed by Kevin. And then Papa and Crustacean and Bressing have all started. Meanwhile, Rusty is making their way down to the mockball room. Wow, a 44 getting out of series. Another 44 getting out of series. We got some crazy series times happening here, boys and girls, and people of non-gender. However you would like to identify yourself, we do try to include everyone that we can here on Speedrunners Arena. All right, J-Chalk has started. Or I should say, Ray-Chalk has started. J-Chalk retired. Ray-Chalk is now in the race, ready to beat the rest of the people. Let's see how this works out. RKC is also making their way down to Ridley. Let's see who gets out first. Is it going to be J-Chalk or RKC? All right, Ridley flies away first on J-Chalk's screen, followed by RKC. Meanwhile, Iron's making the red tower climb. and he gets it on the first try after blowing up 2 of the Rippers. Necerius losing a little bit of time trying to do the wall climb out of the climb here. E. Holden making it look easy. MM2 right behind E. Holden. All right, we have our first place change here. Iron Rusty still in first place. E. Holden fighting for second place, right next to Necerius. Each of these runners are going to be side by side for most of this race. We are going to be having lots of place changes the whole time. Dude, that bomb sink. Necerius and Holden fighting Bomb Torizo at the exact same time. MM2 about to enter the room as well. And it looks like Kevin also just slightly ahead of MM2. We have another place change for 3rd and 4th place. So 2nd and 3rd place are fighting for placement. 3rd and 5th place, I'm sorry, 4th and 5th place are fighting for placement. So we have 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th all fighting for placement right now. All right, it looks like to me Necerius was first out of the... Nope, actually, I'm sorry, E. Holden is first out of the room, followed by Necerius. Yeah, E. Holden's definitely got 2nd place now. Necerius definitely has 3rd place right now. MM2 and Kevin are side by side. Looks like MM2 is slightly ahead. Or no, I'm sorry. Kevin is slightly ahead of MM2. We have another sync screen between J-Chalk and RKC getting out of Alpha Missiles. RKC is very slightly ahead in frames. This is absolutely crazy, guys. Trying to figure out exactly who's ahead, when, and where. We're seeing Crate for the first time over on Iron Rusty's screen. E. Holden grabbing their early supers. Necerius has to reset the room because they couldn't spring ball or mock ball through on the first try. All right. J-Chalk is the first out to climb. Again, a lead change here between RKC and J-Chalk. E. Holden's already gotten to Pink Brinstar. Necerius is looking to get over to Pink Brinstar. Alright, Iron Rusty first to get their Variosuit. Still has a very secure first place, but that will change fairly soon. We still have 4 to 5 runners all fighting for placement on 2nd and 3rd place, and 4th place and 5th place. Firebat finally going through, the last runner to start our race. Let's see what their time is on series. It's a 43:57 on series from Insane Firebat. Not bad at all. All right, let's catch up with the other runners and see where we are at. Iron Rusty still in first place. I believe E. Holden has a very secure second place. MM2 and Kevin are fighting along with Nesarius for third place. And very soon, we're also going to have Papa and Crustacean fighting for third place. We're going to have so many runners in Red Tower right now. Look at all this red on the screen, guys. All this red tower on the screen. Oh, and E. Holden taking a death. They are going to keep going. They're going to start over. But that is a very costly death, costing E. Holden second place. So now we have a ton of runners all vying for second place. Iron Rusty still has a secure first place. It's hard to say who's in second place right now. There's so many people side by side in the same area. But I believe, if I am looking at this correctly, I believe MM2 is currently in second place. Okay, Beamer, thank you so much for the subscription to Speedrunners Arena. We definitely appreciate the support to the channel. Everyone be sure to thank OK Beamer if you got a emote from them. Alright, our very first lava dive of GTC coming up here on Iron Rusty's screen. Let's see how well they can do it. Looks like they're farming a little bit of energy to try and make this a little bit safer. Oh! Nope. I do believe that is going to be a death from Iron Rusty. Took some spike damage, took a fireball to the face. Iron Rusty does have a backup save. So it wasn't that much of a loss, but that's still a time loss. First place is up for grabs. Iron Rusty gonna be trying it again. Alright, so it looks like we're vying for second place. MM2 and Kevin are side by side, fighting for second place. And we have triple crate fight on the screen. MM2 is first out of the parlor. So MM2 currently has second place, catching up to Iron Rusty, who has to do their lava dive a second time. Iron Rusty took a second death in lava dive. Iron Rusty, give huge props to Iron Rusty for trying this lava dive multiple times. This is not an easy trick. You only have 3 energy tanks or 2 energy tanks if you are taking the huge risk. Coming down through here, having to do perfect movement to get through this dive. I've tried this, I've done it successfully, but I am not very fast compared to these guys. This is not an easy trick. Even experienced runners can fail at lava dive, and that can make the game so much harder. All right, MM2 is hot on Iron Rusty's heels, looking to make this lava dive. Now we have 2 runners going for it. Who's going to be the first one through the lava dive? It is still anyone's game. This is the great gate in this category. All right, Iron Rusty's 3rd attempt on lava dive, taking a little bit of time to line up. Gets hit by a fireball on the way up, takes another death. That is an official lead change for first place. MM2 looking to keep first place here. Can MM2 make it happen? MM2 also took a safety save. Not a terrible idea from any runner to make a safety save here. As you've seen, it is very easy to die on the lava dive. And MM2 has less E-tanks than Iron Rusty going into this. So MM2 has a bigger risk going into lava dive. All right, our second player to attempt lava dive entering right now. That's going to be MM2 going for it. Let's see how he does. Gets down to the first, bounces on the second. Gets it on the first try. Get some hype in the chat. MM2 has officially done the lava dive. MM2 is officially in the lead. First place. Iron Rusty trying to make it happen. They're now on their 4th attempt. Gets it. Let's go, Iron Rusty. Thank you for the perseverance. Thank you for making this race happen. We have a race here, boys and girls. 2 people have officially made it through lava dive. We have a race. We have 2 more people, 3 more people, all going into lava dive at the same time. Who's going to be the first one out? Kevin, officially in 3rd place. And the next person to get out was Crustacean. Bressing, unfortunately, taking a untimely death. Let's see if Papa can make it happen. Took some damage. Nope, that's going to be a death. We're going to have to try that again. J-Chalk lining up their lava dive. Going for their first time. RKC slightly ahead of them. Let's see if these 2 guys can get it on their first try. RKC gets it on the first try. J-Chalk having a little bit of patience coming through. That is very close life, but gets it through on the first try. And it looks like Bressing has dropped out of the race. They didn't save. So unfortunately, we've lost 1 player to lava dive. But we do have a race on the other screens here, guys. Reem, welcome to the chat. All right, here comes the next big gate. These players need to get through. This is called the green gate glitch, where you have to be very careful with how you place your super missile into this gate to get through it. This is not easy to do. J-Chalk gets it. Not a problem. RKC had to reset. Nesarius is already on Golden Chorizo. MM2 very much ahead. J-Chalk entering Golden Chorizo, looking to get that third place away from Nesarius. And it looks like Crustacean is also fighting for third place, next to the other runners. All right, we're going to be really able to tell who is in second place once we start seeing Ridley. Ridley is the next gatekeeper that we need to watch out for on these races. All right, first to Ridley is MM2 NES cartridge, still holding that first place. Let's see if MM2 can hold on to it as these other runners start to catch up to him through this Ridley fight. All right, MM2 first out of the Ridley fight. Desarius is right behind him, fighting Ridley right now. Crustacean is now entering the Ridley fight. So this is now a fight for second place on Ridley. First person out of Ridley is going to be Nesarius on that second place. Crustacean looking to keep third place right now. Crustacean looking to get picked up by the Space Pelican. Finally gets picked up. J-Chalk has left the building. This is still a super close race. This still can go to anyone. We still have 2 more bosses that we need to get down. The next big gatekeeper is going to be Dragon. Place your bets, guys. Who is going to be the first person to get through Dragon? MM2 still has a decently good lead, but that can change. And I do believe Ryuan took a death. I did not get to see where that death happened, but they're all the way back at the lava dive elevator. How you doing, Neen? Everyone is doing well. We have a super exciting race. The lead has changed quite a few times already. MM2 is currently in the lead. We have a bunch of racers fighting for second and third place. All right, first to bot wound is going to be MM2 NES cartridge. Nasaria is still holding on to second place. Ryu taking another death. Not having a good time trying to get through here with low life and low ammo. J-Chalk is also in Meridia. Station's also in Meridia. These guys are playing out of their minds right now. Absolutely epic race here. All right, Nasarius is second into bot wound as MM2 is about to enter Dragon. Boop Snake goes down after a microwave. J-Chalk's going to be entering bot wound right behind Nasarius. So it looks like to me, MM2 first place, Nasarius is in second place, J-Chalk is in third place. Trying to call your placement from there. Pick your battles, pick your poison. Once again, this is Dog Pound Classic running here on Speedrunners Arena. My name is Seneth and I am your commentator today. Be sure to follow each of our runners if you are not already. We have 16 different runners. We can only display 12 of them at the same time. But be sure to go visit each of their channels, even the ones we're not displaying. If anyone gets killed and has to stop the race, we will try to replace the stream so that all 12 are being shown at the same time. So I'm being told here, our first place runner right now is Bizin, who is currently at Fantoon. So we still have some ground to cover. So we do have an off-stream racer who is currently in first place. But as far as who is actually live right now on the stream, MM2 is in first place. All right, MM2 first to leave Meridia, trying to catch up to our first place runner. Once again, guys, I will try to remind everyone this is a family-friendly stream. Please keep your language appropriate for those that may be of a young age or of a school age. Keep your topics appropriate. We do try to include as many people as we can on this channel. Just pretend that you guys have a 6-year-old in the room with you. And I think that's the best way to manage your topics and language. B1ZN is currently at G4. We still have a good amount of time for these runners to try and catch up to our first place runner. Yeah, Jiren, we have a ton of people playing at the same time. We entered with 16 people in this race. We can only show 12 at the same time. A couple of the people that are not being shown right now have had to forfeit due to taking a death without a save. So the people you are seeing right now are the ones that are currently in the running. There is one other person that is in the running that we are not able to show because of limitations. Excuse me. Yeah, Ryun is not in a good place. They don't have enough ammo to get through and do the green gate glitch. So they're currently kind of stuck behind green gate glitch unless they can get enough ammo. But props to Ryun for keeping the race up and keep trying. Once again, make sure that you are following Glove, Iron Rusty, Bizen, Nesarius, E. Holden, MM2 NES Cartridge, Kevin, Papa Schmo, Crustacean, Bressing, J-Chalk, Diddy, RKC, TKC, Ryun, Mr. Great Average, and Insane Firebat. Thank you all the runners for coming out and making this race happen. This has been truly an epic race for everyone to watch. All right, Golden 4. Jeez, where's our leader right now? Where is B1ZN? B1ZN is on Mother Brain 1 as MM2 enters the Golden 4. Asarius is entering right behind him. Anything can still happen. But just to keep you guys hanging, I will not be announcing the first place winner until we see someone finish on the race that's being restreamed. Yeah, we have really close races here, guys. Crustacean and Jay are side by side. MM2 and Nasarius are side by side. This is going to be close, right down to Mother Brain, to figure out who is going to win this race. Insane Firebat is just entering into Golden 4. Once again, thank you everyone for coming out to Speedrunners Arena. My name is Sinith. This is called Dog Pound Classic. The way that this works is we take the personal best of every racer and we start the person with the longest personal best first, and then we go down the list from the longest to the shortest personal best. The goal is to get every racer on Mother Brain at the exact same time. Everyone cheering for Ewan. Hoping that they get their ammo. Jaren, you might be correct, but once again, I am not announcing, because we have racers that are not in the restream, who has actually won the race. There might be a winner already, there might not be. I cannot tell you until someone actually finishes. It is a very, very close race. We have 3 people on screen on Mother Brain at the same time. MM2 going for stand-up glitch. The series did not get stand-up glitch. J-Chalk starting phase 2. We have side-by-side from Papa Schmo and RKC going through the same rooms at the same time. This race is not over yet. We have a couple of racers all vying to get first or second place. Again, I am not announcing the race results until we see someone finish. Once again, guys, if you are not following each of these channels, you're not following each of these racers, go make sure to give them a huge follow. Thank them for coming out. Thank them for participating. This has been an epic race to take part in. We had 16 racers start this race. And it looks like at least 12 of them are going to be finishing. All right, guys. Our very first runner is about to finish that we can see on the restream. The very first runner to finish on the restream is MM2 NES cartridge. Now for the official SRA results that you have all been waiting for. As was announced earlier, BIZN has finished first place with an official time of 49 minutes, 2 seconds, and 2:48 on the end. MM2 second place, finishing at 51:36.092. Glove finishing third place, finishing at 51:55.028. Nefarious finishing fourth place with a time of 51:58.466. J-Chalk finishing fifth place with a 52:22.422. And Insane Firebat finishing with an official race time 52 minutes 44 seconds .924. Ryuen, very determined to finish this race. They are right here. All they need to do is get a power bomb, and they can finish this race. Crustacean finishing seventh place with an official time of 53 minutes, 46 seconds, .388. All right, guys, our next runner finishing in 8th place today is going to be RKC TKC with an official time of 54 minutes, 52 seconds, .520. And right behind RKC was Papa Schmo with an official time of 54 minutes, 53 seconds, .149. Hey, no problem, Oki. Thank you for coming by and tuning in. All right, guys, our very next runner finishing 10th place, Mr. Guy Average with an official time of 55 minutes, 47 seconds, .482. The runner who has finished after them in 11th place with an official time of 55 minutes, 54 seconds, .829 was Rusty. And as you can see on the screen, Kevin has finished 12th place with an official time of 56 minutes, 14 seconds, .453. If you guys have not joined the Discord for Speedrunners Arena, please do so. We hold these events all the time. We have special events here. Let me shout out Cheese Reaver for doing Royales with Cheese with us. Let's shout out DPC that we're doing right now, Dog Pound Classic. This is a great run to get into, and there's going to be more runs in our future. So be sure to tune in, follow us, give us... Go check us out on YouTube if you want to see the restreams on YouTube. You can also just join our Discords if you want to see what we're up to or if you're interested in joining a race. Once again, make sure that you're following each one of our runners here. Make sure you're giving a follow to Glove, Iron Rusty, Bizen, Nesarius, E. Holden, MM2, Kevin, Papa Schmo, Crustacean, Bressing, J-Chalk, Diddy, RKC TKC, Ryuin, Mr. Guy Average, and Insane Firebat. E. Holden has forfeited from the match, so we are not going to be getting an official time from E. Holden. I'm sorry, did I read that wrong? No, I'm sorry, Bressing forfeited from the match, not E. Holden. Ryuin still trying to make this 2% drop chance happen. Yeah, that was Bressing with the late. We finally have our power bomb drop. Guys, let's get some hype in the chat. Ryuin is making this happen. They have a save. Get some hype in the chat for Ryuin. Ryuin's been over here trying to make this run finish. Let's go, chat. Give all your energy to Ryuin. Let's make this green gate glitch happen. First try, green gate glitch after all that. Let's go, chat. Hype in the chat for your Ryuin. The one shot. The moneymaker. GT code has been initialized. All Ryuin has to do now is finish the game. Time for the boss rush. Huge props to Ryuin for making this happen. Yeah, all these 54% from GT code. Iron Rusty saying 135% is their new favorite. I don't believe everyone got high jump. So guys, let's once again talk about the different categories that can appear on Dog Pound Classic. We have any percent, which means that you collect as many items or as little items as you please. Your personal best in that category is what we will rate you against. We also have all boss percent, meaning that Spospo is in the mix, Crocomire is in the mix, as well as the Golden Four. So you have to kill every boss in the game before you can finish on boss percent. We also have Hundo percent, which is get every item in the game. We also, I said any percent. We have GT Classic, which we just ran. We also have another version of GT Classic called Max Percent GT Code. So that's 100 and do GT Code at the same time. So if you guys want to see a certain version of the race, be sure to join our Discord. We do have announcements when the next DPC is happening and which categories we're going to be running. Be sure to vote on that if you want to see one version of the run over another. Get in the Discord, participate with the community. We're all here, we're all supporting each other. All right, Ryuan making the way out of Ridley Escape. We have a game here. Please, everyone, give your energy to Ryuan to help him finish the race. Get some believe in the chat. And let's not forget E. Holden, who has been in here finishing this race with an official SRA time. Well, I can't say yet because they're sitting here outside the ship. Are they going to wait the 20 seconds? Nope. All right, so an official SRA time of 1 hour, 5 minutes, 40 seconds, .541, 13th place from E. Holden. So, out of 16 people that came in, only 2 had to forfeit due to saves or other reasons for their game not being able to continue. And we had 14 people able to get in a full race. Well, 13 right now. We haven't gotten the number 14 yet. But we believe, we know it's going to happen. Oh, and Rusty's still going too? I thought I saw Rusty finish. Yeah, according to this, Rusty finished 11th place with 55, 54, 829. So you may see some people still playing. They could be going for a new personal best in GT code. They could be doing RBO. They could be doing something else. But right now, the only screen that is still active in this race is Ryuan. All right, guys, I'm being told that we are going to finish this out. Make sure to follow each of the runners. If you'd like my commentating, be sure to give me a follow as well. Make sure to follow the restreamers. Like I've said many times, make sure to join our Discord. Check out the YouTube. Make sure you're following the channel so you can be alerted when we go live again to see another DPC or Royale with cheese. Guys, let's make sure we get a ton of hype in the chat. I'm not going to say what we're doing quite yet until we see it. There it is. Get some hype in the chat for Ryuan. Let's get everyone in that chat hopping. Give them excitement. Give them your love.